Either God here coming to you live and direct with another video. And in this video, I just thought about something else me and Lonzel was talking about, such as COVID. Because of COVID, it's like we didn't even naturally wake up, it seems. It's like COVID played the role of being the shepherd of the sheep, and sheep only follow the shepherd. See what I'm saying? Like, if it wasn't for COVID, people would still probably be looping and more lost than what we already are as a whole. See what I'm saying? Like me, for example, I wouldn't know what I know now if COVID hadn't stepped into place. So it's like, what's that about? And me thinking now, it seems like COVID is like a artificial version of an update, which is COVID is their update, but our update is the crown chakra awakening. That's the update for us, but their version of it is the COVID. I'm guessing that's how it go. Like I said, I don't know everything, so I'm still learning. So, but yeah, like I was saying, we still, like, people would have still been in a comfortable state if COVID hadn't introduced us with wearing masks and saying something about being injected with vaccinations. You see what I'm saying? Like, they know how to move us. It's like they don't beat the fight out of us, right? To a point where they don't even have to do much to make us move. Like I said, if they wouldn't even have bought COVID up, we just would have been chilling. We just would have been continuously gazing on the grass, aka indulging in the matrix. See what I'm saying? So yeah, like Lonzel said, which I agree, is that is sad. Like, they done got us to that point where we don't even move on our own. They create these scenarios to force us to move. Now we up here scattering, trying to figure out what we need to do. We learn about going within ourselves and knowing thyself and stuff like that. COVID is the reason for that. I wouldn't have even met the people that I met online if COVID hadn't came, as far as I know. I mean, it could have came at a later time, I'm not sure, but as far as I'm concerned, I done learned so much since COVID hit. It brought so much more awareness, learning about cyborgs and people being synthetic robots, nanotechnology, being in the matrix, being deeper than what I thought we would, than I thought. See what I'm saying? Like, boy, I tell you, that's crazy. They done beat the warrior spirit out of us. We literally not even trying to fight physically when we should be. They done did that for us. They came and conquered. And even if they didn't even lay not one hand on us, they used their little minions to do it. While they just sat back inside of Earth or the caves, wherever they were, or underground, what have you. So, yeah. These beings are definitely aware of who we are. They definitely know. And we had another conversation where these beings had to be strategic because they know who we are, right? So they had to be on their A game at all times. See what I'm saying? Cause they know once we wake up as a whole, as a collective, it's over. Like, the illusion is done. It's gonna fall. And another sad thing is that we think that the illusion is crumbling, but is it? Or is it just reinforcing itself? And are we allowing it to reinforce, or are we gonna fight the system and make it continue to crumble via exposing the truth? So yeah, I just had to get that off my chest, so y'all be aware of that. And as I always say, spread the message. So yeah, it's crazy. COVID is working as the shepherd, moving the sheep. They know how to move us now. They don't even have to come outside of the caves of Earth or inside of Earth or whatever. They can just create scenarios and boom, we gonna start moving. And if we don't, they'll place certain obstacles out there in the world for us to, fall victim to and get distracted by, such as race being one of them. Race, religion, worldviews, as I always preach. See what I'm saying? Even though I know it's deeper than that. And I gotta say that the fact that I don't have all of the puzzle pieces, I can't just say this is what it is, like, because I know it's more out there in the world to know, or either more within myself to know. So yeah, I'm just placing stuff out there on the table for y'all to think about, and I think about it myself. So yeah, that's what we gotta do. Help each other the best way we can. Stop killing each other. Stop beefing with each other. Spread positive energy. See what I'm saying? Like if that ain't life, I don't know what is. Like, we should be helping each other. We gotta cut out all that beefing with each other. Worrying about who got the better job. Like, all that shit should be out the door by now. COVID done opened up a new can of beans. Excuse me. So we gotta, I guess, play the game accordingly. Get ourselves together, and then eventually we can get our whole big old Megazord together as a collective. Cause that's the only other option that I can think of for us to even beat the so-called system. So I don't know how this gonna play out. It's just like being Doctor Strange when he was in Infinity War, and he was like in a meditative state, and he was just cycling through the timelines, seeing which actual time zone or event that we will beat them. And he said only one out of the million times that he cycled through the timeline. So my question is, when is that time gonna be? Is it gonna be quote unquote 2021? Quote unquote 2022? Like, when? See what I'm saying? Also, I be having thoughts in my head like, well, we gonna win the war regardless if I'm here to witness it or not. It's just a matter of time. So that's also another aspect that I be, looking at. Like, a lot of us want change now, but some of us may not even live to see it physically, to witness it. Well, some of us might be being reborn right now as a baby, and living through it. But that's the thing, though. Like, these people constantly vaccinating babies and women while in the hospitals. Like, when we gonna get back to the natural state of birth? Like, that shit crazy. They literally done terraform Earth in our minds to a point where we don't even uphold ourselves to a God and goddess state anymore. Instead, they do it for us, but it's the complete opposite. It's a sinister way. And they put it right in our face, and we willingly accept it. Like, you got women out here literally allowing their babies to be vaccinated. Like, ain't that some crazy shit? Like, women literally letting their babies get vaccinated, and they letting their babies eat this powdered milk with nothing but metals in them, and God knows what else is in it. This powdered formula. Like, think about that. Like, that's really affecting us, affecting our physical avatar. And then on top of that, they don't want to breastfeed. The men are just as sick as well because they don't got the protection energy beat out of them and the warrior energy. It's just all crazy. Like, the mama is sick. And I be feeling like until mama get better, then the world will get better. Because, that just is what it is. At the same time, everybody got to hold their own weight. Female got to be responsible and the male got to be responsible. So, yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say as of right now. So yeah, with that being said, Eat of God signing out. Peace.